We've seen some turbulent times in the money markets recently, and that's had a big impact, with incomes more stretched than ever and mortgage rates going skyward. So in this episode, I'm going to be sharing some of Phil Spencer's expert advice on how to avoid falling into arrears with your mortgage, something that can be really difficult to deal with. Now, mortgages are complicated, and getting good individual advice from a specialist is always advisable. We can connect you with our recommended mortgage advisors who are on hand to advise you on mortgage options, and you'll find a link below. What exactly do we mean by the phrase "in arrears"? Well, if you don't pay your mortgage every month on time, this is known as being in mortgage arrears, and it's pretty serious. If you don't make up the missed payments or don't come to an arrangement with the mortgage lender, then ultimately your property could be repossessed. This is, however, a real last resort. Legally, lenders have to treat you fairly and consider any request you make to change the way you pay your mortgage. So if you think you may struggle to make future mortgage payments or are really struggling, the first thing to do is to contact your mortgage lender as soon as possible. Whatever you do, don't ignore calls or letters from your lender. In most cases, they would rather come to an arrangement to help you pay off the arrears or stop you falling behind with payments. Some options that they might discuss with you are switching to an interest-only mortgage, extending the term of the mortgage, which will make monthly payments cheaper, or accepting reduced payments for a period of time. Another route to explore is to check whether you're claiming all the benefits and tax credits you're entitled to. These can be valuable in topping up low incomes and can often make the difference between being able to pay your mortgage or not each month. If you're claiming certain benefits, you may be eligible for a support for mortgage interest loan from the government. This is designed to help pay the interest of your mortgage, not the capital, and will need to be repaid when you sell your house. Also consider whether mortgage payment protection insurance is right for you. This won't help if you fall into mortgage arrears due to the rising cost of living, but will cover your mortgage payments if you're made redundant or can't work due to sickness or an accident. What about moving to a fixed rate mortgage? If you have a variable rate mortgage, such as a tracker, you'll have seen your monthly payments go up each time the Bank of England increases the base rate. If you have a fixed rate mortgage, you won't be immediately affected by interest rate rises, but when your deal comes to an end, you'll be automatically switched to your lender's standard variable rate, which is likely to be much higher. And if you're looking for a new fixed rate deal, you'll find those rates are also higher than they once were, with experts predicting that we could see further interest rates rising into 2023. Switching to a fixed rate mortgage will protect you against these interest rate rises and give you certainty around your monthly payments. You'll need to consider this certainty against the fact that current fixed rates are far more expensive than they have been for a long time. How about boosting your income with a lodger? If you have a spare room and don't mind sharing your home, under the government's rent-a-room scheme, you could earn up to £7,500 a year in rent, tax-free. There's a shortage of rental properties at the moment, so finding a lodger should be pretty easy. Finally, if you're struggling to make ends meet or have debts you can't pay, you can get advice from a charity such as Step Change or Citizens Advice. Contact them immediately if you've been told by your lender that it's applying to court, if you've received court papers, or if you're expecting bailiffs. The right advice might stop your home being repossessed. It's tough for many at the moment, but stay with us. We have all kinds of guides to help you through on this channel and on our Move IQ website. So subscribe now and we'll keep you updated as things change.